In a world eager for stability and order, a new technology emerges: the ability to selectively erase memories, both individual and collective. At first, governments and corporations hail it as a breakthrough in mental health, offering relief from traumatic experiences that have plagued entire communities. However, as adoption spreads, it becomes evident that the line between therapeutic intervention and mass social engineering has blurred dangerously, ushering in an era of programmed amnesia. Proponents argue that humanity has long been held captive by the haunting echoes of wars, disasters, and atrocities that shape generational trauma. By carefully managing the public's recollection of these events, governments contend society can collectively move on from painful chapters in history. In this narrative, advanced neurotech, neural implants, or nanodrugs that target specific brain regions becomes the instrument of national healing. Citizens, exhausted by perpetual crisis and daily anxieties, submit to amnesia protocols in exchange for peace of mind. Corporate players quickly seize the opportunity. Pharmaceutical giants and tech conglomerates refine the process, investing in user-friendly memory-wiping devices sold as wellness solutions. These are pitched as ways to eliminate the burdens of guilt, fear, or regret, promising a clean slate on an individual level. Over time, such interventions become normalized, creating a lucrative industry built upon forgetting. On the surface, memory editing can be as simple as a quick session in a neural realignment center, where trained technicians guide users through targeted memory extraction. The procedure not only deletes unwanted recollections, but can also alter emotional associations tied to specific events. What begins as a desire to remove personal trauma soon extends into broader societal policy. Entire neighborhoods or even cities may undergo collective reboots after catastrophic events. Behind this facade lies a sprawling infrastructure reminiscent of totalitarian control. Data centers brimming with archived memories, government-approved historical scripts replacing complex historical truths, and black market dealers who trade in forbidden recollections. Each layer of control tightens the grip on what citizens know or even suspect about the past. Memory shapes identity. As individuals deliberately lose pieces of their personal histories, they risk losing their authentic sense of self. Moreover, entire societies become disconnected from shared heritage, severely compromising cultural identity. Traditions, moral lessons, and even cautionary tales are swept aside in favor of curated positivity. If the state decides which events are worth remembering, it wields an almost divine authority over reality itself. Dissent is neutralized not by brute force, but by methodical editing of collective consciousness. Citizens find themselves unable to protest or even articulate wrongdoings they can no longer recall. With corporations monetizing the process, memory becomes yet another commodity. Premium packages offer selective forgetting, while lower-tier services risk collateral damage to other recollections. Wealth stratifies not only physical comforts, but also access to an unedited mind. Amid this sweeping erasure, small factions of memory keepers emerge. These archivists hoard contraband databases, smuggling in forgotten truths through encoded artifacts or clandestine networks. They see themselves as guardians of authenticity, battling a society that would rather remain ignorant than confront pain. At first glance, the great programmed amnesia might seem like a benign step toward healing. Yet beneath the veneer of collective well-being lurks a more troubling reality: the dissolution of critical thinking, moral accountability, and genuine empathy. How can a society learn from its mistakes when those mistakes vanish from living memory? Erasing suffering may provide short-term relief, but it also robs individuals and nations of the lessons born from adversity. In the end, the most damning consequence of universal amnesia may be the slow erosion of self-awareness. A culture that systematically forgets its scars, anxieties, and regrets also forgets the very elements that foster resilience. And a populace that trusts an external authority to curate its collective memory risks surrendering the power and the responsibility to shape its own destiny.